What it do, y'all? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live. For those that don't know who I am, I'm the Honorable Jones, not a Bantu or a Jew, but an El Kebulan kidnap that's ready for the get back. And welcome back to the ROD pod. Hey, it's Friday, TGIF, right? And you already know, because today is Friday, we're going to have a conversation. I might do a live tonight. I've been under the weather. I was in a shelter Tuesday, and I was just dealing with a lot of people, and everybody in there was sick. Somebody was sneezing, coughing, and then I met another client. So it was just a lot, you know what I'm saying? But overall, you know what I'm saying, I'm all right, but in all seriousness, guys, I wanted to have a conversation about parenting, right? And between me and you guys, I believe that us, the 80s babies, are the generation that is the cause of today's children's behavior, mentality, crash outs. I believe we are the cause of that. And understand where I'm coming from with this. What I mean by we are the cause, we are the reasons why these children don't want to do nothing productive with their lives. You understand? And when I mean productive, they're not chasing anything. They don't have the ambition. They don't have the motivation. All these children, especially in the hood, are in a state of entitlement. I don't understand what the heck is going on. But in reality, that shit falls on us because we are the ones that created this space. We are the ones that put this energy out there. And I had a conversation with the Wiz. The way that we're going about this, you would have thought that we was traumatized growing up. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, having to do chores in order to receive a pair of sneakers. The way that we're treating these children, you would have thought that we were so traumatized to the point where now we feel that we need to do et cetera, to ensure that these children never have to go through what we went through. And in reality, we ain't go through nothing. What we went through was responsibilities and preparing us to be who we are today. And this is why we are what we are today, and these children are what they are today. And what they are today is a bunch of lazy, complaining, self-entitled people that is making us look bad. Just think about it. Understand where I'm coming from with this, guys. When I'm in the hood, you're going to always find a group of dudes standing on the corner, smoking weed, chilling, bums, making no money, hollering at girls. And then you're going to find those, then you go to other nations, you go to their communities. There's nobody on the corner. Everybody is doing something productive. Whether they're in the house, I don't care. But everybody is doing something that's showing their behinds outside in these streets. We, on the other hand, our priorities are so backwards as melanated people. It is sad. It pisses me off that we are in this condition and there's nobody to blame but us. We are the cause of this. Like, in all reality, we are. We spoiling these children. We giving these children everything. These children gets everything. Listen, let me tell you something. These children be 13 years old with $1,800 phones. These children be 12 years old, $1,300 jackets, $1,300 pants, $700 shoes. These children are 13 years old. These children ain't nothing productive other than being your child. Oh, that's my baby, so I'm gonna give my baby what? No. Look what we're creating. Now these children is of age. They're still looking for people to hold their hands. They're still looking for somebody to hold my hands. Oh my gosh, Dad, I need this. Yo, Dad, I want to do that. Yo, Dad, I need that. And it's like, yo, fam, no, you need to get a job. You need to go to school. You need to go pick up a trade. And then we're not even going to talk about these trash little hustles that everybody's doing. Like, baby girl, check this out. Nobody needs you to be doing no lace fronts. We have enough lace fronts technicians in the world. Pick up something else. We don't need no eyelashes. We don't need our nails done. You're entering you entering an industry where you're going to be outnumbered. You're going against the Chinese and the Arabs. They have a whole entire country behind them. I think you should take a seat. I think you should find something that's going to be conducive to your people long term. Okay? Somebody getting their nails done is not a long-term situation. It's temporary. And it's annoying that this is the route that we're going. And these are the things that we're justifying. And the mothers and the fathers that is investing into the foolishness. Oh my gosh, yeah, my daughter wants to do tech. She want to do hair. I'm going to totally invest into that. Do hair and do what? Unless she already have clientele, unless she has at least 50 loyal customers, individuals that's coming to her monthly or bi-weekly. If she's not receiving that, then that's not the route to go. All these young boys nowadays want to be a rapper, want to be a trapper, want to sell drugs, want to scam, want to smoke weed, want to drink liquor, and then feel entitled. These little niggas won't be doing nothing with their lives. Wake up in the morning and say, yo, mom, I need a new phone. And the mothers go out her way to go get the phone. Yo, dad, I need a new PlayStation. I need a new Xbox. And these people will go out their ways. Yo, I got you for Christmas. Yo, I got you for your birthday. I got you. And then it's like, no, we don't got them. We're leading these children down a path of no return. These children are growing up without no understanding. These children is growing up without no guidance. These children these little niggas ain't prepared for nothing of this world. If the parents, the mothers and the fathers was to leave this earth right now, a lot of these children will be bums on these streets because there's no accountability. There's no survival skills. These children don't even know how to survive, bro. I remember growing up, yo, our mothers and fathers used to beg for us to be in the house. Now we in a generation where we begging for these children to stay outside. And it's a back and forth. But mom, why you want me to go outside? It's cold. It's dangerous. What you mean it's dangerous? Oh, people getting robbed. People is getting this. People is getting that. My nigga, go out and see how you survive that. Go out and see how you survive that. Go out and see how do you survive that. What are we doing as people, bro? It's sad that we are here and we are to blame. I'm not blaming nobody but us. Because it's like, oh my gosh, we are so traumatized. And it's like, what was we really traumatized growing up? You had to work for it. What you think America is about? You think America is about freebies? Oh, just sit down and you're going to get everything that you want. No, you got to work for it. You got to get on your P's and Q's. You got to grind. Wake up 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Be to work by 9. Some jobs 10. Some jobs 12 to 3. Some jobs 12 to 6. Whatever hours. You have to get on your P's and Q's. This is what life is. We're taking these children away from that. We're giving them everything without no hard works. Some of these little niggas is not even doing good in school, guys. They're not even doing good in school. And they got $1,500 phones. I remember I had one bad semester. My mom canceled my phone off the plan. She said, when you bring back good grades, you can come back, you can get your phone back on. These little niggas come back with nothing. Nothing. These little niggas don't got no diploma. They're not chasing nothing. But they over here chasing vagina. No diploma, but you chasing vagina. And it's like, look what we creating. And then they chasing vagina. They're so lazy, they can't even go to the store and buy protection to protect themselves. They ejaculate inside these little girls. These little girls become pregnant, and then these niggas run away because they're not man enough, because they don't know how to be man enough. They don't know how to survive. They don't know nothing. All they see is what the internet and what social media and what the music and what television display in front of them. And it has to stop. We're the only race of people that does this foolery. Other people, they make sure that their priorities in order before they seek marriage. There's women, I meet these women, they be like, oh no, I had to get my career together. I can't afford to have no children right now. I gotta travel the world. I gotta do this. I gotta make sure my career and everything is in order before I bring a new life into this world. Not us. We out here running, smoking and poking. smoking and poking. We over here poking everything. And then when whoever gets pregnant, instead of being man enough and be like, you know what? I got you pregnant. I gotta be there for the child. I don't care who you are. My nigga, some of you guys is out here, ejaculating into the neighborhood thotty McMuffins. You gotta take that. You gotta take that on the chin. You gotta deal with that. You gotta raise with that. You gotta build with that. That's on you. You know what you was doing. And that's the problem that we have as a community, bro. And then that's, like I said, the lack of accountability. Everybody is in this state of self-entitled. Nobody's entitled to nothing. The only thing that any human being will be entitled to in this world is death. That's the only thing that is entitled to you, and it's a guarantee, is death. Nobody owes you nothing. Nothing is free in this world. My mother always told me, nothing free in this world. Even death, you have to pay for it. Nothing is free in this world. So why are we giving all these children all these freebies? Look how these children operate. Yo, you got grown men crashing out on their mothers because their mothers told them no. No, I can't do it. What you mean you can't do it? Crashing out. They got children. I seen something with a young man in Chicago. Yo, this mother gave this boy everything. This man was like 19, driving a Aston Martin. This man was having all the money in the world. He still needed more. So what did he do? He put a plot together and paid people to unalive his mom so he could get the insurance money, bro. To unalive his moms so he can get the insurance money, bro. I don't think y'all understand what I just said. The man paid dudes to unalive his moms to get the insurance money. And he unalived his moms. Was at the funeral and all that, crying. Oh my God, who would do such a heinous thing to my moms? Yo, Jay Mills, what's up, bro? Gotta come on the podcast, man. We definitely gotta talk for a little bit. We definitely gotta talk. Definitely gotta talk, Jay Mills. Yeah, we definitely gotta talk. But on a serious note, guys, we out here raising these children wrong, bro. We gotta put these children out here, put their foot to the plow. They gotta learn. Like, yo, bro, there's so much free programs out here. Nobody's taking these children. I had to have a conversation with my son. Like, yo, jump on these free programs, bro. Learn how to be an electrician. There's nothing wrong with having these type of jobs where you can learn to do something productive. You know, you have a skill set. You know what I'm saying? You have something to fall back on. They're in high demand for electricians, high demands for plumbers, high demand for welding, high demand for carpentry, high demand. Look at all these buildings that's being made. I'm like, yo, you know you can get yourself an LLC. You know you can literally start to get a contract from these buildings. You'll be the electrician for these buildings, and every month you're getting paid this, and that's just a salary. Just imagine the side jobs. Just imagine everything that's in your disposal. And the fact that we as people are having these conversations with these children and trying to push them in that direction. You think these Chinese people doing that? You think these Arabs is doing that? You think these Mexicans is doing that? These Mexicans hear the word free, and that's another issue too. The fact that we think because it's free is not important. Because we think that it's free, we see it as, oh, it's just another thing. No, it's an opportunity that when it comes, it can also leave and never come back. And we have to be taking full advantage of all of these easy opportunities. You think when I was growing up, you think we had welding? You think we had electricians? No. But you guys are having that opportunity. Take full advantage of it. You little niggas don't want to do nothing. Y'all don't want to do nothing but rap, trap, and get vagina. Get vagina with no diploma. This is what y'all want to do. Our black women don't want to be lawyers. These girls don't want to go to school to be doctors. They don't want to do nothing. Everybody just want to do the easy way out. Everybody just want to do hair and do nails, do toes. Like, who told you that this is the market to be in? Who's telling you this? Oh, I want to do makeup. I remember when we used to go inside Macy's. Who remember going inside Macy's and used to see these girls and used to holler at these girls? Yeah, these girls was cute, but these girls was making doodle money, making money off commission. And you be like, yo, man, yo, what's up, girl? You look mad good. Yo, how much you be making? Oh, it all depends. We have slow days and good days. Oh, so you get paid hourly? Yeah, but our real money comes from commission. How much is your commission? You know? Oh, it depends on what we do and who we see. Oh, really? So you guys are not making no money. As good as y'all look, as good as y'all smell, y'all making doodle money. So who's telling these children that this is the route to go? Who's telling these children that, yeah, you could be your own technician and do nails and hairs and et cetera, and you can make good money? Who's telling you this? Who's telling you that? Because all of that is lies. From the minute we was young, we knew that was a lie. I used to bag these girls. Yo, baby girl, like, yo, you really ain't got no money. Can you help me buy these sneakers? Oh, you want me to pay for these sneakers? Okay. But you out here fronting like y'all get the bag. Oh, it's all an illusion. Oh, guess what? These same girls that be working at these beauty stores are the same ones that's having children and pushing these children to do the madness. Oh, mama, if my baby want to do hair, I'm going to let her do hair. If she want to do nails, I'm going to let her do nails. Let her find her way. That's not finding a way. That's an easy way out. That's an easy, corny way out, that you letting these girls not want to take society and get head on. Pause when I say this, be head on and get into the real world and handle the real world how the real world's supposed to be handled. You think these Europeans are teaching their children, oh, go do nails? No, they're teaching them, yo, we need you to be a lawyer. We need you to be a cop. We need you to do something. Do something that is going to keep you in a position of power. Whether it's high power or low power, we need you in that frequency at all times. Not us. Not us. Not us. Now I understand why the melanated man is running to the European. I understand why the melanated woman is running to the European. It's because look at the shit that we doing. Look at the shit that we expect. Look at what we accept. And we thinking that that's grinding. We thinking that's hustling. No, that's to being a failure, right? You got these dudes 80 years old. Now listen, there's no age to music, but we're not gonna act like hip hop was not created. Like everything that's around hip hop, they created and made it a young man's sport. We know that it's a young man's sport. So if you're not a young man anymore and you got what they call it, salt and peppers in your beard, maybe it's time for you to find a new profession. Maybe it's time for you to look into a business. Maybe it's time for you to look into electrician. See, electrician has no age, right? Electrician has no age. A plumber has no age. But the problem is you niggas don't want to do that because you feel less of a man because you got to do man labor. Bro, we need man labor. Not everybody was made to be a rapper, bro. Not everybody was made to be a singer. Not everybody was made to be an entertainment. Just like not everybody's made to do content. Not everybody's made to do that. Everybody has a role in life. And if everybody do their role, you have a better society, bro. Our society's all jacked up because everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody want to sing. Everybody want to rap. Everybody want to trap. Everybody want to scam. These little niggas is scamming. Don't want to go to school because they make their first $1,500. Like, yo, so I got $1,500, bro. I ain't trying to go to school. What you mean? That $1,500, as fast as it comes, as faster it goes. When we was out in the streets, we was making $500 to $5,000 a day, depending on the frequency. We was making that a day, depending on the frequency, guys. Depending on the frequency, we was making that type of money. You know what I'm saying? And if we got good product, we'd be a little bit more. But it comes with a cost. It comes with a cost. So you rather risk your freedom to get a little temporary high, a little temporary applause, to you get a little, a temporary attention, because that's what it is. You're just gonna have attention for 15 or 20 minutes. Then what? Then what? After the attention is gone, then what? After the attention is gone, then what? What they don't tell you about hustling in these streets is you have your ups, you have your downs. If you're not a capo, if you're not among them that is in control, where money is coming in on a regular, where if a shop shuts down, you still generating bread, they don't tell you that. Yo, bro, there's the highs and the lows. You be up on Monday and lose everything on Tuesday. It happened. Yo, these people out here, man, listen. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things happen, guys. And it's like we're forgetting that. It's like we're forgetting like where we are. We're forgetting that we're melanated people. We're forgetting that every free thing that you guys have, every access that you guys, every opportunity that you are receiving came with blood, bro. The ancestors that fought. You know what I'm saying? That means fought. So you guys can get an opportunity, so you guys can get an equal opportunity, and you guys are not taking no advantage of it. All you guys is doing is complaining, demanding, entitlement. Oh, give me this. Oh, give me that. Oh, how dare you? Oh, what's wrong with you? It's like, yo, fam, what? Like, yo, my mans, excuse me? There's nothing entitled for you, my guys. Go to school. Go to school. And I know I'm being long-winded, but look, that's all I see. Only time I see our people really being invested into something if he's playing ball. Oh, I want to make it into the NBA. I want to do this. I want to do that. Like, yo, bro, listen, not everybody's going to make it to the NBA. You know the NBA, they only got 7,000 players. Only 7,000 people make it to the big stage. 7,000. That's including the G League. That's including the reserves. Only 7,000 people. How are you competing with 7,000 people? 7,000 people. You guys are rapping, and it's like, look, yeah, the music that y'all making is so bad, it's so disgusting, that y'all not even making money off it no more. You gotta pay for the bots and try to get some screen time. And they're about to clip that too. YouTube about to clip that too. Now what? Now what? Now what? Like, yo, come on. How did we get here, guys? Like, I'm really asking this serious question. How did we get here? How come we not striving to own things? Why are we still following what everybody else is doing? Not everybody's gonna be a J. Cole. Not everybody's gonna be a Nas. Not everybody's gonna be a King Von. All this music that y'all making is trash. Y'all not reading books. Y'all not reading books. Y'all not going to school. You can't tell a story. It's the same repetitive nonsense. You guys is moaning on the tracks. Like literally, these guys moaning. Oh, nobody want to hear that. Absolutely not. This culture is not beneficial to this community. What culture? We don't have a culture. Listen, let me give you guys a little education, right? A culture is something that can be traced down from the very beginning. A culture cannot have any outside influence, right? When you look at rap, what is the foundation of modern day rap, right? Gangster music, keyword gangster. Where does gangster come from? Gangster is a European. This is what the mobsters and stuff like that. That's European. That is not of us. Excuse me. Oh, my nose getting stuffy. That is not of us. And you know what's crazy? I appreciate you saying that, because even today I was having a conversation with the Wiz, and I think it's time for us to boycott hip hop. I'm talking about all of it. No disrespect. I'm talking about all of it. Nas, all of that gotta go. Tupac, all of it gotta be boycott. I'm talking about putting everything in garbage. Now hear why am I saying this? Because it's creating renegade. It's creating genocide. It's promoting genocide. It's promoting sexualizing our women, disrespecting our women, treating them like animals, treating them like sex objects, treating them like products the same way the Europeans do. That's why it's time for us to throw that in the garbage. Yes, I said it. Yes. Hip hop needs to be thrown away. Some of y'all will agree, some of y'all may disagree. Some of y'all may say, yo, Jules, you out here, you bugging, bro. This is us. I'm telling you, hip hop is the worst thing that ever. Listen, hip hop is the worst thing right now. Hip hop is worse than crack. Nah, all of it, bro. All of it. Just listen. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Right? I love me. I'm from Brooklyn. I love me some Biggie. Right? But outside of the storytelling, was Biggie not disrespecting women? Go on and on and on and don't take her to the crib unless you bone it. Easy, call her on the phone and platinum Chanel cologne and I stay dressed to impress. Spark these. He's talking about multiple women, violating women, going on and on. Yeah, we have to boycott that. Understand that the hip hop has done more damage to our community than good, and it doesn't matter the genre. It doesn't. It doesn't matter the era. It doesn't matter the era, bro. It does not matter the era, my guy. It's done so much damage to our community, bro. And then remember, this generation is just carrying the baton. They're just more dumbed down now than before. At least before we was reading books. At least before we wasn't taking lean and taking all of these high drugs that's stopping our brain from functioning. But we're not gonna act like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right. Let me make a little correction. Let me make a correction. Anything with songs like Brenda Had a Baby, you know what I'm saying? Fight the Power, right? Anything that's uplifting, that's gonna put the people together, make us understand that we need each other. Yes, I support that. But the problem is that the people that's making that music also made the detrimental music, also made that genocidal music, also made the music that disrespected. Listen, at the end of the day, that type of music is disrespecting your moms, disrespecting your pops. Because when they say the word bitches and they say the word niggas, they're talking about our mothers, they're talking about our fathers, they're talking about our grandparents, they're talking about all of this nonsense. This is facts. And it's no, like I said, there's no disrespect. This is no disrespect. I love hip hop. I grew up. I'm an 80s baby, born and raised in Brooklyn. I was there for the greatness of it, and I was also there for the downfall of it. I love it. I would never. But I also realize the damage it's doing to the people. The damage it's doing to the community. The damage it's doing to our women. Look at these little girls nowadays. Look at what this movie's doing. Look what this movement is doing. Whether you like Sexy Red or not, you know who's the founding mothers of Sexy Red? Little Kim, Foxy Brown, Trina, right? So they are the pioneers to the foolishness that you're listening to now. Look at the shoot 'em up, bang bangs. Everybody shooting, drilling. Who's the pioneers for that? It is us. The Dipset, right? The Dipset, the Rockefellers, the Jada Kids, the D Blocks. I love these brothers. But we're not gonna act like these niggas' music wasn't detrimental. We can't do that. You know what I'm saying? They are the pioneers for this 2000 music. They are the pioneers for the 2015, 2025. We are the pioneers. Look at it. Disgusting. Bad for business. And because of that, we got to let it go. All of it. No disrespect. It's time to let it go. It's time to let it go. We are the pioneers for that. Me and my man, we about to have a podcast. Me, my right hand man, and my next my guy. You know what I'm saying? Pause. We about to have a whole podcast. We're gonna talk about shit like this. I really want you guys to understand where I'm coming from with this. I really want you guys to understand where I'm coming from with this. And it's not an attack. You know what I'm saying? It's not an attack. It's accountability. It's time for us to hold ourselves accountable. We can't blame the white man for etc. when we are the ones that's promoting the violence. Yeah, they brought the drugs in the community. Yeah, the CIA did that. But you had the options to not sell it, bro. You had the options to not do it. We got to start holding ourselves accountable. We got to start holding the men accountable. You know what I'm saying? We are the reason why the women is acting in this behavior. We are the reasons behind it. Listen, it's not like we came into this world and, the woman was all, came out wicked and evil. No, we made them like that. We turned them into hoes. We turned them into smuts. We made them act like in these behaviors. And now that they have taken it up a notch, now it's too much. Now it's, these women got no manners. They got no home training. You was not even in the house to train them. Some of you men are creating daughters and leaving these daughters for the streets to raise them. How you getting mad? How you getting mad? How? We have to start holding ourselves accountable. We have to start holding ourselves accountable. Like you said, if you want a better future, let me tell you something. And I made the podcast. I have to upload it. My nigga, check this out. These are the two things that's gonna save the melanated society: accountability and honesty. Those are the only two things that's going to save our people. Accountability and honesty. This is facts. Because we walking around not being accountable for nothing, and there's a lot of reasons behind that. But we're not gonna put the blame on the reasons, right? Because that's also shows us signs of a lack of accountability, making excuses. We're not making excuses. We're just gonna take it for what it is. We messed up. Let's just take it for what it is. Damn, I really messed up. Okay, I gotta hold myself accountable. I gotta start doing things a little bit better. I gotta start being a better husband. I gotta start being a better wife. I gotta let my children be around their father more. I gotta be a father, stop being a deadbeat and be in these children's lives. Stop being a coward. Stop complaining. Stop bitching. Stop moaning. Stop finding excuses. And last but not least, be honest. Look at the whole community. Excuse me. Everything around us is fake. Everything. Fake hair, fake weave, fake personalities, fake image, delusional. Everything is fake. We're not even being honest with ourselves. We got to fix that. We got to correct that. Facts. Those are the two things. I promise you, if I'm lying, I'm flying. I'm a life coach. I does this professionally. I promise you. These two things, if these two things are handled and met, I promise you, you will see a better community. And on top of removing the toxic in our community, which is hip hop. Which is allowing the schools to raise our children. Yes. You need to be raising your children. You need to be giving them their history, his story. Who cares about Christopher Columbus? No disrespect. Who cares about that? We know enough about him. What are we teaching these children? What are we teaching these children when it's pertaining to Frances Cress Wilson? What's the other lady that they call her the five heads in the civil rights movement? Yo, bro, I'm gonna call you right back. Say that again. I got you. You understand? The pioneers for the civil rights movement. There's so much people that put their foot to the plow other than Malcolm X, other than Martin Luther King. There's so much people that risk their lives, like the first children. They call it the Fantastic Five. They are the first five children that went into a school that was implementing segregation, where the owner of the Cowboys was there, and he was marching with the white folks saying, "Get these niggers out of here." Look, why are we not talking about that? I don't have them from the top of my head, but yes, bro, we got to go back. We got to go back to holding ourselves accountable. We got to go back into learning the bare minimums, man. Come on, son. Our future depends on it, bro. Yo, they keep putting this stop on me. I don't know why, bro. I'm not going over there. Yeah, man. But accountability, and honesty is the only two policies that will preserve, save, and ensure a productive future for a melanated society. This is facts. You guys can say whatever you want. You guys can say that I'm crazy, but I promise you, I promise you, I promise you, go into a relationship. Go into a relationship with somebody you love and hold yourself accountable. If you messed up, hold yourself accountable. If you're cheating, hold yourself accountable. If you like other women, hold yourself accountable. Be honest about that. Let the woman know who you are. Let her know where you stand. Let her know your principles, your morals, and what you believe in. Let her know. From there, you determine if you have a future. And if the woman decides to walk away, you got to be man enough to just let her walk away. Because we know what we're doing. You see, we want to do all the nonsense and not get caught. And when we do get caught, we don't want to give an explanation. We don't want to hold accountability. And then what you think is happening? We having a trickle down ruined community. Look at these children. Look at these are the product of our creation. This is us that's doing this. Us, nobody else. We're not blaming the Europeans. We're not blaming, listen, the Europeans, the Chinese, the Mexicans, they're going to capitalize off your ignorance. So put the ignorance to rest. How do you put it to rest? You put it to rest by first understanding that you are in a state of ignorance. Understanding that it's time for us to hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable, my guy. And I promise you, you will see a better future. I promise you, your child will be different. How about we start investing more of our time to these children? Stop allowing these children to figure life out on their own. They need guidance. If you want to take anything that our mothers and fathers did then that we should be doing now, is making sure that we are in their lives, making sure that we hold their hands and we provide a level of guidance for them. My Wiz put her whole career aside. She's a behavioral therapist, very good at it as well. She put all that aside to raise our young man, to ensure that this young man has everything. And when I mean everything as far as wisdom to survive, to understand life, to make true word, my phone went off, to understand life and know exactly what he needs to do as a melanated man in this society. I mean, completely invested. I'm talking about this little boy and said he's going to this park, he's going to that, he's doing puzzles, he's reading 5-6 books before he go to sleep. Today, while they eating breakfast, he's reading a book. I'm getting ready to step out. She's reading him a book. He's reading like, okay, yeah. These are the things that we got to do, guys. Facts. These are the things that we have to do, guys. Stop allowing the people to raise your child. You put this child on this earth, that is your responsibility. Stop giving them everything. I'm going to give my child everything. The only thing that you need to give them that we didn't get from our mothers and fathers is time. Time. Give these children your time. Invest your time into their livelihood. Guide them. Hold their hands. Walk them. Tell them the ins, the outs, the do's and don'ts. That's it. That's all you guys have to do. And you will start making the steps to creating a better future. And with that being said, guys, I love you. I will be on tonight. Like, comment, share, subscribe. That's all I tell you. Just join the movement. I'm gonna start a whole new podcast with my brothers. Like I said, I'm doing the life coaching. If you guys are in need of life coaching and you need help in to better your relationship, if you need help financially, you need jobs, you need this, you let me know. Reach out to me, send me a DM, holla at me. I'm going to come and give you guys that service. All right. So nothing but love. Keep it 3.5. Like I said, keep it G'd up from the feet up. Ain't no need to roll the weed up because we already high off life. And that's it. I love you guys. Peace.